Come on in, Space Cadets! I'll now bring in the members of our jury. Welcome Jorge, Josh, Alex, Ryan, and Amanda voted out at the last tribal council. Final 6. You guys are very small sitting in front of me. I'm going to start off with James for winning immunity. James, you had a challenge where you had to spin a ball in a motion and keep the orbital motion the entire time. You won the challenge. This is your second time winning immunity. You had a lot of emotions afterwards. What was going through your mind?
I mean, my name was floated in the previous 2 tribals, so going into it, I was like, win or go home. Like, that's just kind of how it feels at this point. We have a bunch of great competitors and a bunch of great strategists and a bunch of great social players up here. So to win when I didn't think that I was going to win because I'd never even done something like this before, so I was kind of panicking in my head. I thought it was going to last a little bit longer than it did, but just to win and know that I don't have to worry about my name being written down for this tribal, it was just like an overwhelming feeling.
Yep. And Angela, you were really close to winning at the end until you messed up your rhythm. What happened?
I think I just lost focus for about half a second, and that was enough for me to lose the rhythm that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So, frustrating for sure.
And can you tell me, when you're in this stage of the game, what makes someone a threat to get to the end?
I think everybody has different threat levels. I think there's obviously a combination between strategy and skill level with these challenges and sociability and likability and jury threats, and everybody has a different perception, I think, of every other player. And I think the only thing that you can do is really be as truthful as humanly possible with the people that you want to move forward with and hope that they believe you. I have chosen not to give my word to people that I don't intend on working with. So to me, my word has been very solid in this game, and I hope that people believe that.
Okay. Jeff, you couldn't get started.
I know.
You were the first one out in the challenge.
Yeah, it's been an embarrassing run for myself. I did well in the team challenges. I feel like I put out for my team quite well when I needed to, but individually, the ego is damaged, to say the least. It sucks. I thought I would have grabbed up a necklace by this point, but through bad luck and just not deciding to practice spinning a ball in a hoop before coming here, it is what it is.
You looked really strong in the practice portion of that.
I missed a bunch of times. It kept slipping, and then I finally got it, and I was super excited, and then it was back to like I had never done it again. Mm-hmm. It's a little demoralizing.
What type of challenge are you looking for to get your first immunity win?
Gosh, something that involves AIM, a gross food eating challenge, and that's if I even get there. But I'm not going to beat myself too much when it comes to challenges, because we all know that the game of Survivor is not necessarily all about challenges.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, Meredith, I'm really curious about the strategy time. What's happening over there when there's only 6 of you? Tell me about it.
We take each other on dates.
Cute.
They're not very elaborate. It's just kind of a quick walk through the woods. But we also switch partners very frequently too. So it's a little speed dating. But yeah, with fewer and fewer people, it feels like the time is just longer than we need necessarily, and we're just kind of waiting around for some of it. Just because once you talk to everybody else, there's not much you can do. Then you just start to scramble if you try to do more.
And let's see, Elena. There are only 5 of you that can get votes tonight. So what do you do to make sure it's not your name coming out of the urn that I placed right here?
I mean, that's what I have been the question I've been trying to answer every single round that we've been here. I think I'm playing a game where I can only pledge. I've been showing my track record, okay? You know, I was very loyal to my people during the first half of the game. I know that I may be seen as a big, you know, threat in many ways, but I think everyone here is threats in many ways. And I think people have to start thinking about who they want to take to 5, to 4, to 3. Who do they think they want to sit up there next to? And so it's really a personal choice, and I hope that I'm included in that choice. But if I'm not, I don't hold any animosity because they got to do what's best for their game. But I really, really would like to be here the next round.
Okay. And Danny, how do you mitigate the risk of being a threat while still keeping in mind jury management?
You know, if I had that question, I think I'd be $1,000 richer. But I don't have the answer to that question. I think when you're thinking about jury management and threat management, it's 2 different ballparks. You gotta manage your threat level that you aren't the biggest threat sitting here, but still have enough game to show that when you are at the jury that they can respect the game that you played. So I think that it would be very critical if somebody could tell me the answer to this question, because I would love to know.
I'll give it to you later.
Jeff knows the answers, apparently. Okay. So if anyone wants to say anything that they want to get off their chest, we've only got 6 of you. No? Okay. Everyone feeling really confident or really scared?
Yes.
Yes. Great. Okay, and with that, it is time to vote. We'll start with James this time. James, you can go vote. first vote. Lena. Next vote. Lena. That's 2 votes, Lena. Danny. 2 votes, Lena. 1 vote, Danny. Danny. We are tied. 2 votes, Lena. 2 votes, Danny. Danny. 2 votes, Lena. 3 votes, Danny. Next person voted out of Survive, Galaxy Curse. Danny. Danny, that's enough. Please bring me your torch.
It's okay. I saw it coming. You guys played a good game. I should have trusted my gut, and I didn't. But you guys played a great game.
Danny, your tribe has spoken. Had a lot of reactions on that one from you all, so that is all I have for you. Please go back to camp. Congratulations, Final 5. Big spot to be in.
Sorry.
of Survive Season 2, Galaxy Curse. Danny, how are you feeling in this moment?
I am feeling a little devastated and a little bit upset with myself. Jeff wouldn't really look me in the eye, and I should have taken that and run with it. I knew that we were close, and he was really feeling off this round, but I've been in this literal exact position before. I won the Final 7 immunity, had an idol, and never got votes until this tribal council, and then I wasted my idol and took myself out at 5th. So I thought maybe this time I would do it a little differently, trust my allies, and hope that at least Meredith and Jeff were on my side, but I don't think that Jeff was, and it really hurts because I'm like upset with myself a lot.
Judging by the many reactions from not only the jury, but also some of the other tribe mates, did you expect that to happen? It seemed like a blindside to many people.
I think I expected that I was going to catch votes. I just didn't know if I was going to catch like all of them. I was like really hoping that Lena was going to have something and play it, so then I was going to play something. And then there was that split second where she didn't, and I was going to say something, but then Nikki just already started reading the votes, and I was like, oh, well, it's too late now. And I have the Jovian idol since like day 3 or 4 at this point, and I could have played it, but I can't play a shoulda, coulda, woulda game. I literally got a standing ovation from people, so I played one hell of a game, and I really can't wait to see how it all plays out. I think I'm just a little bit upset with myself for how it all went down. But in the great words of Shawnee Botel, if you have to play an idol to save yourself and you can't just win out at that point, like, I would have gone next anyways. My stock was rising really high, and I wish I just read into Nikki's question a little bit more and maybe saw that I was the one that was going home. But I can't fault myself 7 days on lack of sleep. I played a phenomenal game, and I didn't even catch votes until now. So I'm excited to go back and enjoy with everybody. Hopefully no one's pissed at me, and I think I can leave this game being proud of the way that I did. And I made it to top 6. Like, that's an accomplishment in and of itself. So thank you, Survive team, for putting on an amazing game, and I can't wait to party it up with everybody on Saturday.
So you found the idol early on in the game, and were able to kind of control the flow of the game throughout. How did you ensure that you didn't have to use this idol up until Final 6?
I ensured that I didn't have to use this idol because of my social and strategic game. I was positioned well with a lot of people. I won most likely to win the game and most of the final 2s and 3s with people. I think that was just because I got along with everybody. I was someone that could talk to every single person in the game and have genuine connections with them. I fed people information and got information in this game. I knew where pretty much every advantage an idol was, and I should have just known that that was going to run up soon and people would have caught on. So I'm a little bit upset that I let it slip through my fingers, but if I'm being honest, if I played it now, I would have had an uphill battle to the end. So I just hope that those people really start to play hard and like have a great finish, because this season has been beyond my wildest dreams, and I want to see it finish the way it started.
So you made it to many milestones in this game. You made it through a merge swap. You made it to the actual merge. You are now going to become a member of the jury. Talk to me about the emotions of becoming a jury and having a voice in who wins this season.
Yeah, I think I want to go into the jury and provide people with the information in the game that they don't know. I am going to be probably one of the most informed jurors there, with ideas on what everyone's end game is, where they see themselves, the perception that the jury has of them, and whether or not that's going to ring true. And I knew where a lot of advantages and idols were in the game, so I could help people kind of like map out their game. I also kind of want to be an advocate for Jeff and Meredith, because I really feel like people are sleeping on them, and a lot of their game, maybe credit to myself, but they were also integral roles in strategizing with each other. And the fact that the 3 of us went unnoticed for this entire time, I feel like I want to do them the justice that they did to me and return the favor to them now that I'm on the jury.
So, any spoilers for us as to who may be your winner pick at this moment?
My winner pick is Angela, and I would not hate that. I think she would be an excellent winner. But if I had my way and I could move mountains, I would love if Meredith could win this game. I would need to see a completely different Meredith, though, and I don't know if that's going to happen, but I wish all of them the best of luck, and I want them to duke it out to the end. I'm not going to just hand somebody this win. They're going to have to earn it.
Coming into the game, playing in other LRGs, I'm sure you had some sort of a strategy. Did your strategy change coming into the game once you got here? And what was that strategy?
So my strategy was to kind of lay low at the start, and I did that. I was like going off with people, but I wouldn't wander off on my own. I would like come up on conversations and let other people take the lead. But I feel like I took experiences and mistakes that I made in each of the LRGs that I've done to like shape into a pretty good game to get myself to the end. I did just end up falling into my own trap by like comparing something that happened a year ago to something that's happening right now, and I should have been more objective to the fact that this LRG is its own entity and not something that they know I did before. So if anything, I'm not going to fault myself too much. 6th place is still a great position, and I'm just excited to see how it all plays out, and I think that if I were to do one of these again, I don't know if I would change much. I'm very proud of the game that I played, and I don't think I would have it any other way.
So obviously there's the game aspect of competing in an LRG, the competitive, the social, the strategic, but is there anything you learned about yourself throughout this game?
Yeah, I love these games because it's a time where people don't have their phones, we're not connected to the internet, we don't have to deal with our jobs, we're not like distracted by outside things, and we really get to know each other. These are all people that like I probably never would have met in my life or come across, and I'm so glad that I have 19 new friends that I can call and text about all the time as we debrief about this for the next 6 to 12 months. But I think what I learned about myself is that I should be more confident in myself. I should go into things being like, yes, I can do this. Yes, I am going to crush this. Because I surprised myself more than I thought. I would go into things being like, oh, this isn't really like my jam. But then come out feeling like I did something that I didn't think I was going to do. So I think leaving this game, I need to trust myself more, take more risks, and just have fun with it, because all of these people taught me different things about myself, and I'll take different things from each of them. So I'm so grateful for all of the people that I met, and I think that this was exactly what I needed at this part of my life.
Is there anything else you want to add, special shout outs or thank yous?
I want to say thank you first off to everybody on production that has put this on, and to all of the players that made this game so special. I'd like to shout out my friends and family who watched and cheered me along. I'm so sorry. I know you were probably screaming for me to play this, but at the end of the day, this is just some fun, wacky thing that has brought us all together, and I don't feel like I could have done it without the support from every single one of you. So for now, hashtag Team Danny signing out, but this will not be the last time you see me.
That is right. We will see Danny at upcoming tribal councils, and of course at the final tribal council, where Danny will have a vote in who will win this game of Season 2 of Survive Galaxy Curse. As you heard it, signing out for now.